Hey, what's up guys? It's Yeti here. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about Killjoy. We're going to go over her abilities and in general how I think she is going to be played. And to answer probably one of the most important questions, first of all, is how to unlock her. You unlock her the same way as any other agent, via the contract. You go to the agent menu, you start her contract, and then you have to get to level 5 to play her. The way I got her is I just paid 10 euros for it, and I just got her on day 1 because I'm really interested in her, and I really want to play her on day 1 and, get as much content as possible. That being said, I don't know if you can use the free token on her or not. Just a little heads up. I have no idea because I play only on my main character. I have no smurfs, and I've used those free, agent unlocks like last year. Okay, so let's go over her abilities real fast, and then we're gonna explain how I think she's gonna be played and how to counter her. So first, her E ability, it's called, just call it turret. You basically place a turret like that, which is going to aim in 180 degrees, and it's gonna shoot in a burst of 3 bullets. The damage is relatively low. I don't know the exact numbers. You can easily find that online. And I think it takes like 9 bursts to point blank kill a fully armored opponent or something like that. It's absolutely crazy. But, it's not a damaging ability. This ability has other uses, and, she is an information agent after all. Many people do compare her to Cypher, but more about that later. So, this is how you deploy the turret. As you can see, only 180 degrees. It's not going to shoot backwards. So, you're going to have to place this into corners, basically. In spots where you would usually have players standing, because she's a side anchor. She's not a roamer. She's not, things of that sort. However, and this is something that I absolutely love about her kit, is after you use your, signature ability turret, you can hold E and you recall the turret back into your inventory. That's freaking awesome. And she has, one of these, one of her turrets. That's her signature. And then for her Q ability, it's called Alarm Bot. It's very similar to Raze's bot, except you can pull back the bot, and that's absolutely insane. She normally sets up on a site. Let's say this would be a site we would set up, and then the enemy players would be going to, let's say, A instead.
Bot recalling my bot.
Full recall on your entire kit in 20 seconds. You can set up once again, and I really like that. It's just something that I really enjoy in characters where they have this ability to recall their abilities. And then for her, C ability, it's a grenade called Nano Swarm, and you can have 2 of these. As you saw, they cost 200 each. Alarm Bot is also 200, by the way. So
out of charges.
We're gonna pop down the grenade. It goes invisible like this. And then the way you activate it is you're looking towards it and you press F.
Swarm grenade out.
There we go. Pretty freaking cool. I think this is useful because in some way, I can see this being used as a smoke as well. Not just as a Molotov. Like, let's actually see how much ground it covers. Let's put it right here.
Placing swarm grenade.
And we're going to use it now. Okay, I was completely wrong. But I was just like, the visuals are crazy. All right, no grenade usage, okay, chat? Or I mean, no freaking smoke grenade usage. But yeah, her abilities are all very colorful and very beautiful. Anyways, let's move over to a site now, and I'm going to explain more about how I would be playing her as of right now. All right, so for example, we're going to take this site right here. This is B on Ascent. And, before the round starts, you would want to set up your abilities. And for example, I would always place her turret where you would have like players standing and like, holding angles. By the way, you cannot jump on her turret. I was just trying that out earlier. I was like, oh, this does not work. But you can jump over it. So, if you put it in a corner like this, you're not stuck there. So this is where I would be putting the turret. So if they're pushing it out, they have to battle that turret. They have to like peek out the angle at least to this point so they can shoot the back of it. And then for her alarm bot, very similar usage as any other, trap in the game. Maybe put it like right here, so they have to like run out a little bit. you know, this alarm bot's gonna trigger and run towards them as they get more and more into the range. And then lastly, you know, you would like set up your
Placing swarm grenade.
swarm grenades, like let's say one here and one here for a
Placing
cross.
swarm grenade.
And one of the most beautiful things about her is something I forgot to mention earlier, and it is whenever this little bot here is going to damage somebody, it applies an effect called vulnerable to the enemy, you know, player, which is basically double damage. So let's say somebody gets, you know, damaged by vulnerable. They are a scout one shot to like every part of the body, and I think that's really beautiful. That is like extremely strong because right now I think the only ability that applies vulnerable is Viper's like puddle. But you know, if they can instantly get out of that. But this is going to apply, like it's going to apply an actual timed vulnerable to them. So we're going to see that effect more now because of Killjoy in the actual game. I'm really excited for that. And again, like, let's say this side doesn't get pushed, I can easily recall both my bots at once. You know, so I don't think you can pick up the grenades, but I could be wrong. No, you cannot. I was right. Grenades will sadly stay there. You can activate both at once. That's another, you know, thing I wanted to mention earlier. And you can just, you know, rotate back and, you know, cover your flank with these bots. But yeah, like I would really like seriously recommend you guys to use this and this kind of in combination together, maybe. Because as I said, the damage of the turret is very low, and well, with vulnerable on the enemy target, the damage might be a lot higher. So yeah, these are basically my tips for Killjoy. If you guys would like to see more content on her, make sure to drop a sub. You know, I sadly cannot produce much content this very minute because she just came out. But I will be streaming all day, mainly playing Killjoy today on twitch.tv/Yeti. So I hope I will see you there. Anyways, have a good rest of your day, guys, and good luck in solo queue. Later.
So I get higher. Well shot, then 10 top, pass out. Never see me again.